Now, as I saw our next guest, I saw it in a paper underneath the headline, Hypno Hound made my boobs big and round. And at that point, I thought, bugger it, let's talk to her. Her name's Giselle Burns!
Hi.
Pleasure to meet you.
Hi.
Jenny, do you want to touch Giselle's hand there?
Yeah. I want to touch a skirt I had that on last week. Not the same one. Didn't look half as good on me. But they're fashionable, aren't they?
They are a bit, yeah.
Yeah, look,
Trendsetters we are.
Right, Giselle, let's clear this up. Hypno Hound made my boobs big and round.
He did, yeah.
What on earth's that all about?
I'd always been conscious of the fact that I was perhaps a bit flat-chested, I might say, and I wasn't prepared to go for surgery.
Right.
Well, why not?
I was worried about the risks, the health problems, the scares that you have, and I didn't think it was for me. And so a friend of mine told me she'd been to see this hypnotherapist, and she said, why don't you go along and give it a try? So I did.
Did you know it was via a dog?
I did. She did mention it, but not at first.
I bet you're like, very funny,
yeah.
I'll just go. So.
When I walked in the room and Oscar was sat there, it was a bit...
So Oscar's the dog, for everyone who doesn't know.
Oscar's the dog and Hugh's the hypnotist.
Hugh's the hypnotist.
Don't get them mixed up, for God's sake.
So how did it actually work, the whole sort of...
Well, when you get in there, Hugh says, just sit down, relax a bit, make friends with Oscar, then look into his eyes and I'll just talk to you.
Right. So instead of, I suppose, having a pendulum of some kind, you're actually looking in the...
You're looking in the dog's eyes.
Are you topless when you're talking to the dog?
No.
Right.
No.
That would make something else get bigger, and it wouldn't be on Giselle, let me tell you.
It would be on Hugh, who's not the dog.
Who's
now,
not the dog.
Did you think it was a bit strange when they said the dog is going to convince you to make your breasts bigger? I mean, has it actually worked?
It has worked. I don't think Oscar was convinced. I don't think he knew anything about it, basically. I had to think myself what I wanted the end product to be.
Right.
And that was the way it worked.
Power of the mind, really.
Yeah.
Well, let's see, exactly. I mean, first we've got a picture of you before.
Right.
Okay.
Hypnotism. There we go. And also a picture of afterwards, which obviously there they are.
There they are.
There they are.
But also, I mean, I think it's worth seeing Oscar, really, isn't it?
Oscar's lovely.
He's gorgeous.
Have a look at Oscar.
Yeah. So would you ever think of going back for anything else?
I wouldn't mind giving up smoking, but wouldn't we all? I may well give it a try.
So does Oscar do everything then? Does he do, like, if you want to give up smoking?
Anything. Anything you want.
Do you think if you saw an Irish wolfhound, say, you might get better endowed?
I don't know.
Or is it not the size of dog that counts?
I don't think it's the size of the dog, but amazingly, the number of men who've come up to me and said, do you think it'd work for me?
Yeah, I was going to say, would you ever think of sending your husband?
No,
not that I'm saying you should send
Not that I'm saying your husband's got a small penis.
I'm quite happy with him the way he is.
Are you?
But he said that about me, but I mean, he's quite happy about the way I am now.
Right, OK. Now there's no sort of other sort of cheating method that you've sort of been through. I mean, you haven't sort of put on weight.
I don't think there isn't another... I don't think there is anything else. No.
You really do believe that?
I've lost weight, if anything.
You've lost weight?
But that wasn't intentional. It just happened.
Because girls, I mean, I won't ask guys in the band, well, I don't know, but, you know, sometimes if girls, you put on weight, you can go up a size, can't you?
You can, yeah. I don't think I have.
Right.
You think it's purely that Labrador's eye focusing in?
Ed's going to go home now and stuff his face thinking something will happen.
What, get bigger breasts?
No.
Hey! So, why did you want to have bigger chest? Well, you're a model, aren't you?
I am, yeah. You know, women have this thing that they look in the mirror in the morning, everybody has it, and there's always something wrong. There's always some problem, you know, that you would like to change your nose or your boobs or a flat stomach, whatever. And for me, that was always the big thing, that I felt I would like to have bigger boobs.
Marvellous. Well, I've got to say,